Folks, I know common convention says that we as impartial commentators shouldn't be calling any favorite matches here, but this one was the one I was most excited for. Convention be damned. The natural Nick Sullivan versus the greatest professional wrestler of our era and greatest promo man ever, Dale Kilburn. This is going to be a barn burner.
Some big boys in the ring there, Dr. Bob, and I gotta just come out and say it first. Dale Kilburn, you might look at him, you might not think he's as intense and as serious as Nick Sullivan, but Dale Kilburn, he's a powerhouse. He's a guy that's able to go toe-to-toe with the big, mean heavyweights. You might see his promos, you might see what he says online and think he's just a silly willy, but he's capable of getting it done in the ring each and every time he's out there.
It's a big, big boy here. He's only eclipsed a little bit, or he's only eclipsed because the natural is just a human wrecking machine. Look at the size of him. But against a lot of his opponents, Dale Kilburn definitely has the height, size, weight advantage. It's going to be an interesting one. Dale Kilburn, he also, it's hard to just say Kilburn. Hey, it's going to be the whole name, man. It's like Dale Kilburn, that's one name. He kind of throws off his opponents with his antics, and I think that's a great strategy. May confuse them up a little bit, make them not take you seriously, perhaps with some of those promos. But any of his opponents that have been in the ring with him, they know after that match is done to take him seriously. Nick Sullivan, however, whole different thing from a lot of Dale Kilburn's opponents. That man is a scary human being, scary individual. I've seen him toss other people with a suplex. See, he's so strong and so capable, but still goes for eye rakes.
Well, almost on
drops
cue.
On his shoulder.
Almost on cue. Busts out the suplex. Holds on to Kilburn. Nick Sullivan. He's the closest thing you'll find to an old school UWF high competitor.
Yeah. And look at those rolls. He's so accomplished. Is he in amateur wrestling as well? Clasp it on. If there was no rope break right now, I think he'd still be rolling around with him.
Kilburn, though, looking a little unfazed.
Oh!
Still keeping his composure. Takes down big Nick Sullivan.
That fireman's carry from the floor, that is a very amateur wrestling move as well.
Trying to keep the arm locked, but Sullivan fights up.
It's kind of what you got to do. You got to keep him a little bit grounded. But then Nick Sullivan, with that amateur background, will get up.
Whoa, Jesus!
Just avoids another suplex. Talk about suplex city. That's Cornwall right now, here to a T.
But you saw that too, Kilburn still going right at Nick Sullivan.
No, there is no fear in his eyes. There's a healthy respect there. Definitely, but no fear in his eyes. He's Dale Kilburn.
Well, he's got to be on his toes, got to be on his guard against the natural.
Big chop.
Not just the suplexes, but the chops.
Well, when you got that kind of a size behind you, you got a lot of strength and a lot of force behind your strikes.
Just to go back in time here, Dr. Bob, at the last outdoor event in this area, Nick Sullivan was supposed to debut in Seaway Valley, unable to cross the border at the time, but is here tonight and is waiting for an opportunity to unleash his full fury on Dale Kilburn. But Kilburn, though, coming at Sullivan, but you can never let down your guard. You can't make those mistakes. You cannot give Sullivan an opportunity to get a hold of you and toss you.
And that German suplex almost sent Dale all the way to Europe. Shocking him overhead. What's he going for here?
Like he needs something there.
No. That's basically what I was going to say. He's a human weapon. I don't know what he needs to go for.
He's got a door.
Well, beautiful work by Tim the Doorman once again.
Gets a thumbs up from the big guy. I mean, Sullivan, he's a great guy outside of the ring, but when that bell rings, he is just an absolute, killing machine.
That's kind of what you got to be. You got to put up into a different gear when you hear that bell ring. And Nick Sullivan, not one I would associate with weapons, not one I would associate with doors. But you know what? A suplex through a ring, a suplex through the door is going to be the same to him, that's for sure.
This is just him having fun here, putting the door in the corner.
Oh!
Not going to be fun for Kilburn, though. Powers him up. Oh boy, nope. Dale slides off.
Oh! And maybe his avarice and wanted to thumbs up, get a good photo op was going to be the downfall here of Nick Sullivan.
Pulls Sullivan away from the ropes.
Wow!
Again, just
Good positioning, puts him in the middle of the ring. Dale Kilburn!
the strength, the power of Kilburn, but cannot put away Sullivan.
And the battle of behemoths here so far lived up to every single bit we thought it'd be, and these two guys are just wailing away at each other, whether it be through doors, suplexes, just their heavy strikes as well. Dale Kilburn's gonna need something more, maybe another door, maybe something else, I don't know.
Getting some extra crowd support, blocks the shot, launches one of his own to the face of Sullivan. Powers him up! There's a suplex receipt! Tossing Sullivan around with that. Full Nelson slam, swinging him around, taking him to the air. Kilburn goes outside. Oh boy.
Dale Kilburn also want to go for the door. Oh, he's got one of his own. I love it.
Of course he does.
Tim working overtime. I love it.
Upside down, but it's okay.
It's Door Kilburn.
Sullivan went through his door. Can Kilburn avoid going through his door?
Let's escape that fate. At this point, too, I think one more door shot for Sullivan and he's done. He's looking like his gas tank is nearly on empty.
Grabs a hold of Sullivan. Rocks the face of the natural. Left himself open though. Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness!
Powers him up.
Oh! And that big natural landing. 1, 2, 3 at this point, elementary.
The winner of this match, the natural.
What a
Nick
battle of two big men.
Sullivan.
And that lived up to every bit we thought it'd be.